Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous on the Nintendo Switch. Last we left off, we were at Leper's Smile. We cleared out that cave here, and I was kind of debating on what else we needed to do. And in that debate, I completely revamped every single party member. So I kind of just went back and I respect them all. You might even notice that Sela now has an animal companion. She has a horse. I forget what I named the horse. Oh, there it is. Tickles. The new horse's name, or the new companion is Tickles. And there was a YouTube, a subscriber, person who commented way back in the beginning of this playthrough, talking about animal companions and how useful they are. And I did do a couple of battles just to kind of see, you know, how all this worked and everything. And man, he was so right. They are very, very useful. But like I said, I kind of went through all of the characters and revamped them all. I don't want to make this a complete level up type of episode because I think people want to see gameplay. But let me see if I can quickly go through some of this stuff here. I did change some abilities and feats. I don't know if she does now have Evil Eye. And you'll kind of get an idea as I play them. They're going to be playing a little bit differently, I think. In fact, I think I want to say it's better. It's kind of hard because as you're playing them, you don't know how you're going to be using the characters. I mean, you kind of get an idea as to what class they are and race and everything. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a head start on some of that. But I mean, really, until you actually play them and see how they work with the party, you really don't have an idea. And I think that's what's great about this, because you can respect. So there is some experimentation here, and I love that. I love that aspect of things like that. So here are some of the. I wanna find the best way to show this. See, some of the classes or some of the characters you get only at a certain level, and that's the minimum spec that you can bring them to. So they already have some things. I'm pretty sure with her, you get her earlier on, really early on. So she gets a lot of this stuff already. Protective Luck was one that I went with. That was another. So I think for level 7, there's a specific teamwork feat that I want. I don't know if it'll show it here, but it's like, I think it's called Outflank. And man, if you just put that on everyone, you get so many attacks of opportunity. So I'm really not doing the greatest showing or demonstration of what they are, just because it doesn't really lend itself, or this kind of UI isn't the greatest at showing this off. But with who am I on here? Wolfjif. So Wolfjif, I've actually multi-class with him with Alchemist Vivisectionist, because what's going to happen is he's gonna get a lot more sneak attack bonuses with multi-classing here. So he's kind of going to go in between this rogue Eldritch Scoundrel and Alchemist Vivisectionist. Now, I'm not going to, he'll have some abilities to create and use potions and whatnot like that, and whatnot, sorry. But he's more good. I mainly did this for the extra sneak attack. So you'll be able to see through this again if you follow along with the progression. Right now we are at level 6, but he's only level 3 Vivisectionist. So once I get a couple more levels, he'll get even more sneak attacks. So currently he has so he'll have this one here and this one here. So he's going to be getting more sneak attack almost every other level, which I think is kind of powerful. Let's see who we have here. Sela, you can kind of see, she's now on, has mounting combat. You get her pretty early. Yeah, I just hate the way they do this. I'm not a fan of the UI here, but it is what it is. And I'm just trying to see or where it shows the mounted combat. I forget where it shows that. But she's going to have a lot more smites and whatnot. There it is, animal companion. I've chosen a horse. I should have seen that. It's got a animal print on it. So that'll be kind of cool. So yeah, it just adds a lot more speed, a lot more AC. The animal itself has some attack abilities, but it also has its own ability scores, which is kind of cool. And at 4th level, it's going to gain some more bonuses. But yeah, when riding a horse, you gain a +1 bonus to AC, and typically these companions have more AC to begin with. Where's the show? I know it says +4 AC. I think I'll have to look actually at the horse itself to see that. Maybe. Is that in skills? Character? Oh, I chose Bully. What is its armor class? Am I not seeing this? And usually also when the enemy attacks, they'll attack the horse. I know it kind of it's kind of mean to say, but they'll attack the horse before they attack Sela. So that's kind of also good in terms of survivability. Oh, there it is. AC 28, where I'll just show Sela. She's got a pretty high AC just for being a paladin. For 29, and then that's pretty dang good. So there you go. Ember 13. Who else might have a high AC? Maybe he will. He's got a high dex. 19. So for wearing heavy armor, I mean, these two are absolute tanks. And there's going to be a major difference in speed. But you'll see how I've done this. Abundant casting. So she's going to be just a casting queen. She's got loads of abilities now. I'm not totally sold on Daron. He's just a healer right now. And he's a pretty good one at that. And his AC is actually pretty decent as well. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not totally sold on him. I just kind of revamped them in terms of picking different spells, better spells, things of that nature. Let's kind of go through here. So here are some of the spells I've chosen here. Uncanny dodge, so that also helps with the AC as well. So again, I did some revamping. I am actually... Looks like I came out of this. I don't know if I need to rest. Maybe I will do that. I don't know if I do, but I'm going to do that anyway. Yes. Alright, so I'm going to rest, and I'll see you back at the map. I don't think you guys need to see me resting. I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. We're already at a random encounter. There's actually... It isn't a random... Is it a random encounter? I'm not entirely sure. I tried to just go up, and we got into this random thing. So we'll go ahead and do it. I did do a little... a rest. A regular rest. I think there only is a regular rest here. Are there short rests? Now I'm all jacked up. Playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 here. So... been kind of messed up here. Alright, so we got a Minotaur. Who else we have? We have this Murderer. And this Archer. Alright, so we are Ember here. Let's get some space here. And then... What do we got here? Can we do anything? I don't think we can do anything right now. No. We're kind of blocked off here. I'd love to do this.
Surrender or else.
But I can't do anything. I gotta move or end my action. Alright, Camellia. She cannot attack either. I think we're kind of in like a surprise round. You'll also have to forgive me. Please forgive me that it has been a little bit since I played this. There's been a break in between playing this, so a lot of times when I do that, I forget some of the controls. But all right. Anyway, let's go after you.
Cover me, all right?
So with him, he needs, for sneak attack, he needs someone else to kind of be threatening him, his space here. And that someone is certainly not you. Let's get some space here. You can't move anywhere. Wait, what is your deal? Why are you moving like that? Are you like encumbered or something? Why are you moving so slow? That's weird. Yeah, it's very weird. Alright, Sela, she's gonna... There's actually a... I don't know if you can just click on her and do it, but we're gonna saddle up. And that's gonna be it. Can I smite evil? Alright, let's... Can I smite you? Sure can. Alright. Alright, so they've also just prepared the fight. That's fine. That is fine. What happened to the music? Honestly. It's like no music right now. Wow, what a mess. There's the music. We need to start the combat. That's what we needed. Alright, 2 attacks. Bingo. Bango. Missed on the second one. Oof. Alright, Woljif. He's only going to get 2 attacks. He should do a mage armor, but this is... Wow! Miss on 2 counts. Alright, he does... Like I said, he's mostly healing, but he does have some attack spells somewhere, right? He's got a decent ranged weapon. Why don't we just... Nope.
Out of my sight.
How do I get... ranged weapon. Is that a bad thing? Did I do a bad thing? I think it did. I think his turn might be over because I changed the weapon. Okay. Alright, let's get some pressures on you. Alright, I did get hit. 22 damages. That's some big numbers. Alright, Sela and Tickles. Why isn't Tickles on this list here? What the heck is happening? There we go. There we go. Big numbers. Lots of hits. And that's why we do the pets. I should have listened to the commenter. Oh, she is getting it. We are all getting dirty beatings right now. Can you just ranged attack, please? Or scream at them. That's fine. No. Yes. My lady, you need to actually hit them. Alright, ×2. What else you got? Touch of fatigue, jolt. It could bring their AC down a touch. We're not going to grease. Let's just do regular attacks. He's already got -1 con. He's already just got -1 con. Alright, so we are... Who is... your health. Who's got the least amount? It doesn't matter. Nice. I think I'm going to... Yeah, do that. Because I'm not taking move action, so I'll gain some some points there. Alright, good. Near death. Let's just go near death it. Oh! Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Maybe this is why I did that. No, you're just gonna go up and melee attack. I don't want that at all. I don't want that at all. I guess you could. You know what? Go ahead.
Too late for
Let's see how you are.
apologies.
Look at that. Nice miss. 2 attacks.
Command your
1.
blood.
Oh man, you guys need help on here. They need help with the archer.
Distract them for me.
Look at that. Sneak attack. 22 damages. Near death. Should die right here. Alright, cool. Let's do some loots.
This way.
What are you? Nah. I don't want to carry her a lot of junk right now. Oh, please. Yes. Let's do this.
Lead
Oh my
on.
gosh. Look how much faster that is. Nope. I don't want none of it. Leave. Let's go. Alright, we might have to do one of the tactical battles. I forget what they're actually called, but that's what I'm calling them right now. Enter area. Enter area. See, yeah, that's... Change the group's location. I forgot how to change... Can I switch? Oh, I can switch. So I go to Heaven's Edge. I got... Oh, alright, cool. I thought I had to do that battle for some reason. So we can go to Heaven's Edge. We've never been there. And the required companion is in the group right now. Why don't we actually do that now, then? Yes. Oh wow, we are on our own here. Alright, Crusader. Happy to serve you, Knight Commander.
My
There
not
is face
so
it-
numerous, but nonetheless dearest guests. About a year ago at my last birthday party, I assured you all that I nurtured a deep-seated hatred for boring people who give protracted speeches in a misplaced belief that their inner thoughts are of any interest to anyone but themselves. Now I am a whole year older and also a full-fledged crusader, an honorable position that requires me to be as dull, pedantic, and vexing as I possibly can.
What a jerk.
Therefore, a speech it is. The revered cleric Nestrin, my guardian and tutor, often told me that those who live a sinful life may expect to join the abyssal hordes after they die. This is why their path is the most despicable of all. A part of their soul may return to Mendev in the abominable form of a demonic invader. Every time we see a demon, we might as well think about it. What if this wretched creature used to be your great-great-grandfather? What if certain parts of this pointy-tailed beauty used to belong to your pious cousin? They say that the demons represent the sins of the souls they are made of. Succubi emerge out of lustful souls. Vandals turn into Abracandilu. Gluttons become Nabasu. I, for one, am determined to commit as many different sins as possible, so that the distributive mechanism of the abyss breaks when it tries to decide what to do with my soul. You, my dearest guests, will be my assistants in this complicated task. Eat, drink, and indulge yourselves in whatever vices you can. Let nobody leave this house as righteous as they entered it. Live every day like it's your last. After all, nobody knows when that day will arrive, do they?
Darren smirks, finishes his wine, and tosses the glass to the ground. Nice. Darren's definitely growing on me. How interesting. Inquisitor Leoder whispers in your ear from behind. Did you find anything interesting? What do we need to do, Inquisitor? Did you find anything interesting? Nothing really. I just took note of a few things. I attempted to find out whether anything unusual or mysterious has happened to the Count over the last 10 years. During my conversations with his acquaintances, 2 people noted that he never speaks of the revered Nestrin, the priest of Iomade, who was his guardian and tutor. Yet he just mentioned Nestrin in his speech, whatever that might mean. You told me that you tried to find out anything odd that happened during the last 10 years. Some of his servants complain about strange occurrences in the house, like objects moving by themselves or candles going out. Of course, that could simply be a figment of their imagination. It is also very well known that the Count often invites various spellcasters to entertainment and encourages them to use their magic in mischievous ways. Practically the whole Mendev knows the story about the 3 drunk wizards and the teleportation race across the roofs of Canabras after a party at the Count's house. What I'm trying to say here is that any fluctuations in residual magic at his house are not surprising at all. There was the matter of the abduction. However, a gang of bandits kidnapped the Count, hoping for a ransom, but the only reward they got was death. Afterward, the Count told everyone that he had hired the bandits himself as a joke. The other mercenary squad that freed him and executed the bandits was also in his employ. Nobody really wanted to delve too deep into this case after confirming the identities of those wretched cutthroats, but there was one disturbing fact about it all, and I don't mean the Count's bizarre idea of fun. The mercenaries who supposedly freed him had also cut off the bandits' heads after they had already killed them. Jeez. Their heads were cut off? You mean the bandits who attacked Darren? Yes, perhaps I wouldn't have noticed this detail had I not visited Heaven's Edge right after the tragic incident. I remember that we also found several headless bodies, both of guests and demons. We thought that they had been decapitated during the fight. My companions have been finding several heads among their belongings. Actually, there was. Strangely, things like this weren't a problem before, David. Yeah, I did notice. I don't know if I can do it now. There was just a random head that just showed up. What? That is an alarming coincidence. Now we have another reason to conduct an investigation. It is crucial that we find out what exactly happened at the tragic feast. What do we need to do? Now that's the hardest part. I need to dive deep into the past of this place, which requires casting several different spells over some time. It would be very convenient for me if nobody interrupted the process, especially the Count himself. I don't think he remembers my face, but a suspicious stranger casting unknown spells might attract his attention. All in all, what I want you to do is to distract the master of the house. Right now, he is playing host in the very place I'd like to start with, so he wants us out of here. So how do I distract him? I don't know, maybe your companions can assist you somehow, or can take a look around. Perhaps there's something that can help us. I understand. Good luck. Come back to me when the Count leaves. I will tell you everything I managed to find out. Alright, maybe you can show us something. Alright, it said we need to go to the yard. Is that right? Where do I go to see that? In the journal. Is that here? No. Yes, no. Is that here? No. Alright. I figured that would be it. Errands? No. Alright, did I pass over it? I didn't see what it was called. Come on. Really? And there are some of these quests that I might be locked out on. That's not it. That's not it. It's definitely got to be one of these, right? Aimless Ruins. That's is it Nenio? Yeah, Nenio. That's Sela. I don't think this is it. Nope, that's not it. What the freaking heck? Okay, well, it is what it is. We need to go bring them to the yard or talk in the yard. Drunk Noble, Sela. There he is. Let's go talk to him. Darren, who has been watching the guest with an unreadable expression, turns his head to you and says in a casual tone, like he's continuing the conversation that was interrupted. I've always considered myself an aesthete, not a hero. When doomsday comes, I thought I'd pour myself a glass of 100-year-old wine, sit in the front row, and just watch the world burn. Playing the violin was also an option. Now, I'll be damned if I know how I ended up in the 5th Crusade. How did I become the companion of a heroine chosen by Iomedae? Alright, it was our destiny to end up together. Perhaps this is your chance to finally do something worthwhile. Sometimes the most casual occurrences dictate our fate's course. I'm afraid that is not always the case. Sometimes it is dictated by alien, but wholly deliberate forces. Tell me more how Heaven's Edge. You do remember that you are still my field attaché and big word plenipotentiary something count. I demand a report of all your work so far in a half hour. So why did you really decide to throw a party at the scene of such a tragedy? Yeah. Excuse me. What an odd feeling. It's like I had been lying under the sun in spectacular meadow in full bloom, and then you barge in to pour a bucket of ice-cold water all over me. Is this how you treat people who invite you to their celebrations? No, you don't have to answer. I could come up with a polite excuse, but I'd rather match your courteous manners and put it bluntly. I do not wish to continue this conversation. Thank you for ruining my mood. I shall retire to my chambers for a time. Alright, While the World Burns is the name of the quest.
Quick! Lest we miss all the fun!
While the World Burns, there it is. Was it not there before? It might have been, I don't know. But this is it. Alright, return to Leocher.
I'll take the bait.
So I just kind of
my legs carry me.
aggravated him. Alright, there is a map. I did actually want to see this. Loot. Oh, there's loots on the ground? There is loots. I actually thought it was like real loots. Like the musical instrument loots. Decorative plants.
Forwards! No backwards.
Alright, there it is. I see you did your part, Commander. Thank you. Now get ready to watch and listen closely. I will unravel the past of this place and try to show you whatever I find. Oh, are they eating out here? The humble voices, laughter, and music fills your mind. The visions come fragmented and hazy at first, before eventually coalescing to reveal a single face. It is a woman of stunning heavenly beauty, and her delicate features instantly tell you who she is. The family resemblance to Darren is obvious. My dear guests, the Lady of Heaven's Edge welcomes you all today. I hope this day is as bright for you as it is for me, because on this day, my only precious, sometimes arrogant, but utterly beloved child was born. A child is usually a reflection of their parents and caretakers. Countess, will you allow the humble tutor of this young man to address the guests and the man of the hour as well? A new face appears. It is a handsome old man with a strong, dignified posture and a voice that emanates power. Can't we just have one day without your sermons? It's my birthday after all. 10 years ago, the young Darren had an utterly angelic appearance. His table manners and expression lack the dignity of a true angel, however. Day, I'm sure the Revered Nestrin only wanted to hug you and offer you his best wishes on your birthday. Wait, what? What's that? What's that noise? What? The shrill laughter rings in your ears and reverberates in the base of your skull. In the vision, a Lilitu appears before the guests of the estate and gives an exaggerated, scornful bow. The sorceress of evil has come to your celebration, mortals. Did you prepare a treat for me too? What do you want, spawn of the abyss? I've already done everything I wanted to. Hey, you doddering cleric, look around. Don't you notice anything odd? The plague is in your wine, in your food, in the air around you, in your blood. Soon you will all die. Pray to your pathetic goddess and call upon your healing powers all you want, but they are not going to help you. Nothing will help you. I will give you a chance to see it for yourselves. And when I return, the grave realization will have already sunk its teeth into your throats. Oh, how I love watching mortals in their final desperate hours. This is Lilitu. The demon finishes her speech with an air kiss to Darren, making him freeze in horror, and disappears. Interesting. The first appearance of the disease and Lilitu, one of many sisters of the accursed Minago. So far, everything I've seen matches the official version of the events. Surely a cleric could have done something. I can't say for certain, but I believe there was nothing he could have done. Magical diseases are already difficult enough to cure, and this plague struck very fast indeed. Now we must find out what happened next. Okay, what now? I can sense the aftershocks of a very strong outburst of emotions and memories somewhere in the west wing of the house. Something must have happened in one of the rooms, so please check if anyone is in there and distract them if need be. Alright, west wing of the house. Now we gotta lure Darren out of the room. Alright. Let's go. The party's moved inside. Alright, we're going to the west wing, y'all. West wing. I don't know how this works. I'm assuming this is west. Let's check it out. Hello, Darren. Woljeff, what the heck are you doing here? Oh, what are you? What do we got here? Scroll of echolocation. Wand of mirror image. Alright, spell is available to Nenio. That is cool. Wait, what? Equipped by Elizabeth. Oh, this is a hat. It's... I like. That's some good stuff right there. I don't need that, do I?
What's in wait
What
for
is
me
you?
there, I wonder.
Hasn't been opened in a very long time. There's just a... yeah, I don't need the X. No, thanks. We'll take this, however. Heck yeah. That was a fantastic find in there. Hey, man.
This way.
It seems there's a hidden cache inside the wall. You can see a keyhole among the decoration. Alright, we'll have a look in there in a little bit. But you... Darren arches a brow at you, but he doesn't seem to be disturbed in the slightest by your entrance. He's not trying to cover up or get dressed any faster. Commander, I assume that you have an urgent matter that requires my attention. What is this room? Just a random room. I told my servants to make some rooms ready. This is one of the rooms they chose. Alright, I'm absolutely confident that you won't be able to persuade Camille to dance with you. Oh, I could do that. He might take offense to that and go ask her. Or Sela, even. Persuade Social. I haven't really conversed much with Social. I want you to make a list of all the guests and ask them about their opinion about the crusade. This task is vitally important. Nah, that's not fun. I think you should return to guests now. It's seen new. Sela. This'll be great. Oh, I can imagine it. Lady graciously tearing down the curtains with her shield, her armor clinking melodiously to the music. I wonder if I could keep a straight face with her, straight face and drip honeyed words in her for the whole dance. You've given me a brilliant idea. Yeah, I knew you would. Alright, cool. So I think that satisfies that. Oh, he's already in here. Come on, man. I see they were able to do it. As I asked, prepare yourself. This vision might be rather difficult to watch. Alright. Young Darren stands motionless by the Countess's bed. His face is pale with fear, and for good reason. His mother's heavenly beauty is gone. Her smile, once beaming with vitality and happiness, looks more like a grimace of a corpse. Only her golden hair still glows. A sad reminder of the healthy young woman she was just a few hours ago. Mother, can you hear me, Mother? Day, my dear boy, how did you get here? The Countess's voice is fading. Don't come any closer. This disease. Mother, listen. The Reverend Nestrin has sealed the gates. He says that he won't let anyone leave the estate. If the plague reaches the larger settlements, nobody will be able to stop it. He claims this is why the demons attacked us in the first place. They knew that we would call upon the strongest clerics to heal us, and those clerics would catch the disease and die as well. The fat baron and his family tried to escape, but 3 armed paladins barred their way and said they would not let them go. Mother, we need help. Canabras is full of clerics, wizards, and demons. Know who else? And demons know who else. They might know how to stop it. We need to get there as soon as possible. We must obey the Reverend Nestrin. Not sure why I keep saying that wrong. Nestrin. We are the lords of Mendev, and we must protect our people. If it reaches Canabras, thousands of innocent people will die. I don't care about any innocence. You're ill, Mother. You're dying. You must tell them to open the gates and take you to Canabras. They won't listen to me, but you are the lady of the estate. They can't refuse you. I can't. I must. Please, leave, my dearest. Don't lose hope. You can still... A convulsion overtakes the Countess's body. Her last words are swallowed by a long, guttural groan. Now I have an answer to one of my many questions. Nobody went to Canabras in search of help because the Reverend Nestrin didn't let them. He valued the safety of the city more than the lives of his flock at the estate. What a difficult choice it must have been. Alright. He made the right choice. There was no other way. All the lives are equally valuable. How could he refuse to save them just because he thought some other people might suffer? Was there really no other choice? I'm kind of with this one here. Like, yes, I understand that he didn't want to bring the disease to Canabras, but there could have been someone. You don't have to bring them all there, but there could have been someone who could help. Maybe 1 or 2 clerics or wizards or something. Yeah. The magnitude of potential disaster made him do so, or perhaps it was a matter of his dignity. No one wants to be responsible for wiping out an entire city. Well, I understand that. Like, they could have phrased it to them like, we need your help in solving this plague. Just know that you may not be able to return to Canabras. That's kind of my point. I have never been in the Reverend Nestrin's position, but I know the price of difficult decisions, especially those that you have to make quickly. I have no right to judge him, but we must continue our investigation. The next site I'd like to examine is the Great Hall. That is where we find the remains of Nestrin and the demons. I assume that he killed them in a confrontation, but we must make sure of that. Please help me clear the area so that I can study it. Alright, so we need to get his attention now in the hall.
Wherever
But
my legs
before that,
carry me. No secret's
yeah,
gonna
this is
steal
what I
my
want to do. I
pride
want to loot
game.
this area. Is there an option to just read them? I don't remember. Let me see. I thought it was. Yeah, I don't remember. Scroll of blink, glitter dust. Oh, there's some nice stuff here. Nice stuff. Yes, yes. What are you? Topaz ring. Oh, we're just getting tons of stuff to sell. That is all we're doing this. Unid'd bracers. We'll check that out in a minute. Diamond dust. No thanks. What do we got here?
No.
Is it a
Backwards.
hutub? It is very much a hutub. I will get to that keyhole area. I could have sworn there was a context menu here, but I guess I'm remembering wrong. Like I had mentioned earlier, it's been a little bit.
Trail.
Alright, it seems to be a hidden cache inside the wall. You can see a keyhole among the decoration. Looks like maybe I need the key. I didn't see no key. Maybe there's a key somewhere else. Alright, I'm not going to distract him quite yet. I'm just going to kind of look around. I think this... Oh, dang it. What's wrong, Count? Did you really expect me to do courtly waltzes? I don't feel like I'm the one leading in this dance. That is Sela. I'm going to try to weasel out of it now. You're not leaving this table until the music is over. I did not think she would do this. That was freaking great. Good job, Sela. Proud of you. Alright, there's Darren. We're not going to talk to him quite yet. I want to check the other side here before we move on. I kind of don't know what's going to happen. Like, I don't know if I'm going to have to leave this area. But we're using kind of our perception skills here. Door seal looks like hasn't been open in a very long time.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Alright, well, I guess that answers that question. I'm just going to take a quick peek at one more thing. And I think I may end up calling... Alright, so that actually leads outside. That's what I wanted to see. Was this one final door here. But it looks like it just leads out. Did I not find the key? Loots. Crooked paw. Yeah, I guess we'll take it.
Trail me.
This is just a shield.
What's in wait for me there?
I wonder if I failed some sort of like check here, where it's not showing up. That's got to be it. Maybe I got to do it with a different character. All right, that's going to do it for today's episode. In the next episode, we will talk to Darren and try and get him out of this area here and continue on with this quest. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one.
This way.
Goodbye.